Hey guys, it's Zenon here, or Velvetrose, and I'm going to be doing an analysis of a free-for-all game I played. So let's get on with it. Alright, so this is the first game. Well, not the first game, but the kind of like the first one I'm going to record because I wanted to have a full lobby and whatnot. Alright, so in the opening here, I decided to keep to myself in the middle. Well, my usual strategy is I head to the middle and I like to look for space on the outside. So pink is going to go up, and looks like all these players are also keeping to themselves. Alright, this is an important point in the game. Blue kills themselves at the top. They probably weren't paying attention, or they didn't have the screen clicked or something. Red does a common strategy. You'll see a lot of players, they like to wall off with a boost and then try to snag as much space as they can. This can be good or bad depending on where the spawns are, because if the spawns are close to the edge, then it's going to be a pretty thin space that they'll be able to get. But if the spawns are close to the center, then their space will be a bit wider. So that's pretty good. Yellow's in a pretty good position right now. They have no opposition, but me, this turquoise kind of color, and pink are fighting for some area. Alright, so pink decides not to boost at this point, and as a result I'm able to trap them. Red continues down with their plan, and they grab quite a bit of space on the left side, which is going to be good for them. Now, yellow at this point is realizing that red is in the best position right now. So it's going to be kind of cool what they decide to do. A risky boost, but it's worth it. So yellow boosts down and traps red on this side. I'm kind of in a pretty good position. I'm not challenged by turquoise or that other green color, and yellow is off to the left side. Alright, so as it stands, I actually have more space now because yellow doesn't have much space on the left side, green doesn't have much on the top, although they do have this area. If I'm able to close this gap here, then I'm probably going to win because I have this little box of area in the middle here. Yellow realizes this, and they come down and try to grab this box in the middle here. So I boost down, and I'm going to try to take as much space as I can. Alright. Now, it was my mistake. I should have gone down there earlier and anticipated that boost, but I didn't. And as a result, I'm in a pretty bad position right now. Green's doing okay. They have this little area in the middle. Yellow's probably doing the best, since their space is the easiest to paint in. And yeah. So what I'm hoping now is that green is suicidal, basically. They make a mistake and I'm able to grab their space, since yellow is now trapped in a box. Alright, and that's exactly what happens. So green tries to paint up here, but they screw up and they kill themselves. So now I'm doing pretty well. As long as I can make these 1 pixel turns, then I'll be good to go. Alright, so I'm just playing it safe right now. I'm not painting in this little 2 pixel area here. I just walled off because it's not worth the risk. I'm not a very aggressive painter. So I am able to make those 2 turns, and this one as well. And at this point, yellow runs out of space and they lose the game. Alright, so next game. Alright, so this is a bit of a different game, since blue is actually going to be playing this time. So pink decides to head up, and they're going to close this gap here. That's leaving a bunch of players in the middle here fighting for some area. Now pink makes an interesting move. They decide to wall off and turn left. So blue doesn't want to fight pink for this space, and they also want to secure some area from red. However, it's not looking good for blue. I'm doing okay, but there's lots of gaps, so it's still kind of, yeah. Alright, so that was kind of interesting what just happened. Pink quickly died, blue died, and then red killed themselves on a boost. So now yellow is doing the best, because all they have is this one little thing here, and you can't even get to that. So they've basically got this in their hands. And green's doing well, they have a decent amount of space, but there is a gap which I'm about to go for. So it looks like yellow's going to win this game. Alright, I don't make the gap, I screw up, kind of a bad move on my part. But still, yellow's got a lot of space. So we'll see, yeah, yellow takes the win pretty easily there. Alright, next game. I kind of do the same thing, I like to keep to myself. Blue decides to do the same thing as last time, they head up to the top here. Yellow's keeping to themselves, red's staying to the left side, and this green's going to go down. However, just like in the first one we talked about, blue isn't paying attention or something, or they just made a mistake, and they kill themselves. Now, what's about to happen is pretty interesting here. You'll see. So if you'll notice, there's a few players in the middle here. There's me, who's going to turn around, and then there's these two players, who aren't in a very good position at this point. Pink's doing okay, but I'm probably doing the best. Alright, that was the key point in the game, because there's no way I'm going to lose this at this point, because they both decide, instead of going for this gap here, that they're going to turn around and grab the space in the middle, which is a bad idea. Alright, see, they both make a U-turn instead of going through this gap here. They could have had a chance, but that's not what they decided to do. So, this is a pretty easy win for me. Alright guys, sorry. That's all I have time for. This is going to be the first analysis game. Hope you enjoyed. I hope you picked up a few things. And I think I learned a few things from looking at this game myself. So, I'll talk to you later.